Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's DLloyd. So man, we just watched one heck of a basketball game. Team USA taking on Serbia in the semifinal matchup. And it was extremely close. USA came out on top 95-91. The game literally just ended. But you guys can see right here, we have the box score, man. And it was a, like I said, a thriller game. Going into the fourth quarter, I believe it was a 15-point game, if I'm not mistaken, 15 or 13-point game. But man, USA, they pulled through. Yeah, it was 76-61 at the end of the third quarter. So 15-point game, and USA, they got it done. They got it done. Outscoring the 32-15 in the fourth quarter. And man, this was definitely the Stephen Curry game. So coming into this game, Steph hasn't really had that Olympic moment. And they were, ironically enough, talking about that before the game. And Dwayne Wade said that he believed this could be a Steph type of game. Now, the first two times US played Serbia, right? They played them in the group stage, and then they played them in the exhibition. Both of those times, they struggled a little bit, but they were able to kind of turn things around. And in the group stage, I mean, they won handily, right? But this game, we knew we weren't going to see, Jason Tatum. I don't know why they refused to give him any minutes against Serbia. I know it's Jokic there, but they don't give him anything. He did not play. But pretty much everybody else besides him and Halliburton, they all got in the game. Derek White, to me, did not play that great. I was texting with my friends. I mean, he had that foul at the end of the third quarter that ended up being a 4-point play. He didn't play that great to me. But really, for Serbia, you had Jokic doing Jokic things, but the main thing he was doing was taking all the intention away. We kept sending doubles. We kept sending doubles. And every time we did that, it seemed like he would find the open player, and they were knocking down shots. So Serbia went 15 of 39 from the three-point line. Now, we went 16 for 32, but out of those shots, it was mainly just off of, kick out and kick and shoot from Jokic. And they were knocking down just about everything. Bogdanovic. I mean, we know Bogdanovic could hoop. Like, we see him, obviously, in the NBA. We know he could hoop. But Bogdanovic looked like he could have been, maybe, besides Steph, the best player on the court. He looked phenomenal. He looked fantastic in this game. Mavic, I'm saying that name wrong. I'm not familiar with him, but he had a good game as well. And they were just knocking down shots. And it seemed like every time, USA got close, they were going back on another run. They'll knock down more threes. In the fourth quarter, we've seen the adjustment of putting LeBron James on Jokic, especially when you got that fourth foul. I think not the Lakers. I'm still in my mindset. I think Team USA was trying to get him fouled out. I would have liked to see more pick and rolls to isolate Jokic to try to get that switch so you could try to foul him out, but that did not happen. But Steph Curry had a game, had 17 points in the first quarter, had 14 points in the first 3 minutes of the game, cooled off a little bit in the second quarter, came back alive, especially in that fourth quarter, which helped win the game. I've been tough on Joel Embiid, but Embiid had a game. We don't win this game without Joel Embiid. And I'm gonna stand on that. We do not win this game without Joel Embiid. Yes, he had some plays. He gave up some rebounds late. He had a turnover late. But he knocked down timely shots. He was just a big body. He got an offensive foul from Jokic. I think he played really well. His best game for sure of this entire Olympic run. The entire run, for sure, his best game. LeBron is LeBron. I mean, he played great. I didn't like that three he took at the end of the game with about a minute left when Team USA was up by 4 or up 5. But other than that, I mean, he played really good. Devin Booker, he had a solid game as well. Drew didn't get, crazy minutes, but he played solid. He knocked down that big three in the corner. Kevin Durant was big. He played a lot of fourth quarter minutes. Anthony Edwards was not feeling it this game. It wasn't one of his games. AD was having an okay game, but it was nothing crazy. He wasn't, impacting the game. It was really the same Jokic versus KD matchup that we see in the NBA playoffs. That's just not a good matchup for Anthony Davis. Bam didn't even play that good, but Kevin Durant knocked down great shots when he needed to as well. Timely shots, didn't play a lot, especially in that first half. But in that fourth quarter, he kind of got things rolling. He was a big part of this win from Team USA as well. So it was just a close game. It was just a really close game. Serbia had a 24-point comeback against Australia to make it to the semifinal game. Then they give up a 17-point lead to the US, who's going to take on France. France just came off an upset victory over Germany, who I expected at least to see them in the finals. But instead, it's going to be France. And France, obviously Rudy Gobert, we're going to see if he starts, what his minutes going to look like. But the guys that can hoop, of course, Wemby is always going to be a matchup problem. So we'll see how that game turns out, man. But this game right here, it was close, way closer than it needed to be. And I'm not going to lie. When we got it to 6 in that third quarter, and then Serbia went on a run and got it back to 15, I thought that could have been it. But USA, they withstood it. They came out strong. You could tell there was like a switch. They played way more physically. They were trying to impose their power, the strength that they had, and they did just that, especially when Bogdanović started talking trash to LeBron. You kind of seen a little switch happen there, but definitely in that fourth quarter when they knew their backs were against the wall, they played with a lot more heart, a lot more aggressively, and they got the job done. This game is going to be a defining moment, especially for LeBron and Steph. We never really see Steph and LeBron playing together. And this is an historic moment, seeing these two in a real close game finish up the game and play the way that they did. The record for the most points in a USA men's Olympic game was 37. That came from Carmelo. Steph, 1 point shy at 36 points. So you guys let me know if you guys watched this game. What did you guys think about this game? The grit that Team USA showed. What do you think they go with against France? Obviously, there's going to be a lineup change. I do expect to see Jason Tatum out there against a France team. But who do you go with to try to slow down, Wemby? And what's the game plan you go with, man? But if you guys watch this, let me know how you guys feel about that. As usual, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please do me a favor. Go ahead and hit that like button. Helps me out a lot. And subscribe if you haven't already. It's DLloyd. I'm see y'all next time. Peace.